hate to talk.
Hello again, everybody. My name is Joe, and you found yourself at the Joe is Hungry channel, where I didn't think we could get any more sodium in our diet until I came across KFC this week, learned a thing or two right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Before we dive down that salty rabbit hole, let's address the ever-popular birthday shout-outs. Emily N., happy birthday. KS, Amir H., Zach W., Matthew D., Zach H., Hannah B., thank you all for supporting the channel, and happy birthday. Rose Owen, Dom and Cole, Adam, Casey, Haley, and Logan, Eric, Dennis, and Connor. I want to wish each and every one of you a very hungry happy birthday. With that out of the way, it's time to head over to my local KFC and check out their newest limited time offer. The KFC Original Recipe 3-piece tender box, which is comprised of 3 original recipe tenders, shocker alert, a small secret recipe fries, 2 orders of dipping sauce, I picked the special comeback sauce, and no drink. You need to get the combo for that. Each one of these tender boxes will crash your diet with an overwhelming 960 calories and probably make your feet swell up a little bit with 3,230 milligrams of sodium. I have the full nutritional information for the box on the screen, and I have an individual component breakdown in the description below. If you get a single chicken tender a la carte, you will have to shell out a hefty $2.39. If you get this box deal and bring your own drink, you're only going to have to shell out $5. Or you can go all the way and get a 3-piece combo, which adds a drink and a biscuit for $8.49 before taxes in Georgia. You may ask, is this $5 a good deal or just more marketing smoke and mirrors? We will see later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the actual out-the-door fast food price per ounce. Before that happens, we need to see if these things are served piping hot when we roll the drive-thru at KFC in Calhoun, Georgia.
Got a feeling it's a good day.
What's up, KFC? Would you like to try a new taste of KFC meal or our saucy nuggets today? Go ahead with your order.
I wanted to get 3 of those 3-piece tender boxes. Yeah, not the meal.
I know.
That's it.
Look at the window.
Thank you. I've got my chicken tenders. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Tender box number 1 is 144.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Tender box number 2 is 142.0 degrees Fahrenheit. Tender box number 3 is 140.7 degrees Fahrenheit. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. Hotter is always better. I would have liked to see these a little bit hotter than that, but they're within spec. So today, Calhoun, Georgia, KFC, you passed the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to open the lid, take a deep look inside, pull the contents out, put them to the test, head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Well, KFC, you made it through the temperature test, but just barely. At least you're maintaining safe temperatures. And to be fair, we're going to take off for the packaging and all of its content. In other words, we're going to set the tear on the scales. Tender box number 1 weighs in at 12.05 ounces or 340 grams. Tender box number 2 weighs in at 10.85 ounces or 307 grams. Tender box number 3 weighs in at 10.00 ounces or 283 grams. Well, there's a lot of variation from box to box. It looks like KFC Calhoun might have some portion control issues because today you fail the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, KFC, they don't have serving weights in their nutritional information. I really don't know what's new about that. Really doesn't matter in this case because we're going to add them all up, including condiments and fries, and we come out with a fairly reasonable 46 cents an ounce. So now it's time to do the one and only, the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what they'd have you think it looks like. This is what it actually looks like when you order one of these, and this is what their website would make you think it looks like. We've seen what it looks like, and we saw how much it was. Not a terrible price. I don't know why KFC can't show you photos of what it looks like when it comes out of the drive-thru in a box instead of a plate that you almost never see it on. But that really doesn't matter, because there's only one more test to do, and that would be the one and only, the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. And over, you cry yourself to sleep, and you're colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're...
The tenders were real, cooked well, juicy, and tender. They taste just like the real KFC chicken. They're very savory with a very slight touch of spice. To be honest with you, at this stage of the game, the fries were soggy with no vestige of crispiness. We're gonna have to rely on Shadow Joe on this one. In my opinion, the comeback sauce tastes like Cane's, Zaxby's, or Guthrie's with a mild amount of spice, maybe about a 2 on the 1 to 10 Joe Heat-O-Meter, but fortunately you have a lot of dipping sauce to choose from. Now it's time to look back to the beginning, see what Shadow Joe has to say, and do the Joe is Hungry Sneak-A-Doodle Bite. Sneak-A-Doodle Bite number 1. French fry Sneak-A-Doodle Bite number 2. Sneak-A-Doodle Bite number 3. Joe, make sure you talk about the fries. You know mine are cold here.
All right, I'll get to it in due time.
Thank you.
My goodness. The French fries. The French fries were not near as hot as the strips, which weren't that hot to begin with. I would have liked to seen them hotter, of course. The breading had a little bit of crispiness about them. Otherwise, they were a little bit on the soggy side. Obviously, like I said, not fresh. The strips, they have that KFC flavor, no doubt about it. The breading is not very crispy, tends to flake off, and the meat is tender. Well, now it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once-in-a-lifetime experience and almost never achieve. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves.
KFC, for the money, you just really can't go wrong here. Plenty of flavor and packed with a lot of calories. Maybe not the most healthiest calories you'd ever want, but calories just the same. You probably won't even need to eat the rest of the day. And you also need to be working on portion control. And guys, if you want to go out and get one of these, which I think you probably should, don't forget to bring your drink. And don't expect them to pull the fries hot out of the fryer for you either. It's probably not going to happen. Eat these in the parking lot or on the way home. So today, I'm going to have to go 6.8. That is my number. This is my review. And hopefully I will see you in the next video.